Consider this remarkable possibility. Those initial few moments immediately after you awaken could very well influence whether your lifespan extends by an additional 3, 12, or perhaps even 27 years. This isn't about medication or complex operations. It's centered on a straightforward daily ritual, consistently supported by contemporary research and age-old knowledge, specifically designed to safeguard your cardiovascular health, significantly enhance mental acuity, and robustly maintain your vigor well beyond the age of 62. Are you frequently experiencing morning exhaustion, uncomfortable bodily aches, or a sense of muddled thinking? Consider that a clear signal from your body. Yet, it's equally a profound opportunity for genuine renewal and positive change. Indeed, it involves a mere handful of precious minutes. From the very instant your consciousness returns, your physical self, your intricate intellect, and your innermost essence patiently anticipate your conscious direction. This fundamental direction ultimately dictates if you'll mature with elegance and vitality or gradually succumb to deterioration and loss. Your actions within these initial, fleeting moments possess the inherent capacity to rejuvenate your overall energy levels, greatly enhance your sense of equilibrium, effectively shield your crucial heart functions, and even contribute to fortifying your cognitive capabilities. At this day, I intend to reveal 5 uncomplicated yet profound practices, 5 specific dawn routines which, when mindfully and consistently adopted into your life, can serve as your most reliable defense against the relentless aging process. These particular routines aren't novel discoveries. They actually stem from venerable, time-honored customs drawing inspiration from the disciplined ways of Eastern wellness masters, and importantly, they are now thoroughly validated by modern scientific findings and extensive research. Therefore, I urge you to pay exceptionally keen attention, not merely with your auditory senses, but with the entirety of your being. We shall formally commence with the primary foundational practice, comprehensive fluid replenishment. Upon awakening each day, you might perceive yourself as adequately refreshed from sleep, yet internally your complex biological system has already undergone a subtle but significant challenge throughout the duration of the night. While you are sleeping soundly, your body consistently expels essential moisture via normal respiration and natural perspiration through your skin. Consequently, you invariably start your day in a state of somewhat depleted bodily fluids, essentially mild dehydration. Despite this physiological reality, numerous individuals instinctively opt for coffee first thing, a known diuretic that can promote further fluid loss, or they unfortunately neglect hydration altogether in those critical early moments. However, as a direct result, your blood, now demonstrably more viscous due to this unaddressed water deficit, imposes a considerably greater workload on your entire system. Your heart, consequently, is compelled to exert significantly more effort simply to maintain adequate and efficient circulation. This physiological stress contributes notably to the higher observed incidence of serious cardiac events and cerebrovascular incidents occurring in the early hours of the morning. This statistical observation is particularly true and more pronounced for those individuals who are over the age of 63. So what then is the most effective and accessible solution to this common issue? It is remarkably straightforward. Immediately upon waking, and crucially prior to consuming any coffee or food, make it a habit to drink 1 full glass of tepid, room temperature water, ideally mixed with the freshly squeezed juice from approximately 1/4 of a ripe lemon. Why specifically tepid or warm? Chilled water has the effect of causing your delicate blood pathways to temporarily narrow or constrict, and in these initial, vulnerable moments of waking, your system urgently requires expansion and opening, not further contraction. The added lemon element supplies essential potassium, vital vitamin C, and various beneficial natural substances that actively assist in expelling waste products meticulously processed by your liver during your hours of sleep. This simple beverage gently stimulates your entire digestive process. It effectively re-establishes healthy, unimpeded flow throughout your intricate bodily system. Do not ever overlook the profound significance of this seemingly simple daily measure. Quietly, almost imperceptibly, it promotes profound well-being and internal healing. The subsequent essential practice involves deliberate body activation. Following many hours of prolonged immobile rest during sleep, your blood flow naturally tends to pool in certain areas, your joints often become noticeably less pliable and more resistant to movement, and your overall systemic circulation significantly diminishes in its customary efficiency. This is a primary reason why numerous mature individuals commonly experience sensations of lightheadedness, a precarious sense of unsteadiness, or a distinct mental cloudiness immediately upon arising from bed and standing. Nevertheless, a majority of people just tend to push themselves forcefully into their daily activities, compelling a still sluggish system that isn't yet fully prepared for exertion. This approach significantly differs from the profound wisdom embedded in ancient wellness traditions. In these respected philosophies, one doesn't aggressively confront the day, rather one seeks to harmonize fluidly with its natural rhythm. Therefore, before you even consider walking away from your bedside, consciously dedicate merely 60 short seconds to this. Carefully position your feet so they are approximately at shoulder width apart. Inhale profoundly and evenly. Gracefully extend your arms skyward over your head. Sense your lungs completely expand with fresh air. Gradually and with control, bring them down, intentionally letting go of any residual nighttime tightness or accumulated tension. Next, mindfully rotate your shoulders backward a total of 6 times, and then repeat this motion forward. Gently and slowly turn your head from one side to the other, and then complete 12 unhurried and controlled calf lifts. These apparently brief motions effectively reinvigorate your entire circulatory system. They actively communicate to your brain we are now fully prepared to begin the day's activities. They efficiently deliver vital oxygen to your intellect, promote stability to your limbs, and infuse a sense of vitality for your upcoming activities. Just a single minute of such purposeful activity can substantially lower your personal susceptibility to serious cerebrovascular issues, noticeably heighten your cognitive sharpness, and significantly elevate your overall spirits and mood. This isn't intended as a strenuous workout, it's a gentle, effective reanimation of your body and mind. Your system is now properly rehydrated. Your circulation is actively engaged and flowing well. But what consideration have you given to your crucial muscular tissues? Particularly for individuals after the age of 64, a rather detrimental and often overlooked process quietly commences. An unseen, insidious adversary stealthily starts to diminish your inherent physical power and resilience. This biological process is known as muscle breakdown for fuel, or catabolism. It involves the progressive degradation of your own precious muscle fibers for the primary purpose of generating immediate vitality and energy. What is the underlying reason for this? During the initial 60 minutes or so post-awakening, your body remains in an unfed or fasted condition from the overnight period. If it doesn't promptly receive an adequate intake of high-quality protein, it inevitably begins sourcing this essential nutrient internally from your existing muscle mass. And progressively, year after year, this ongoing deficit results in increasing debility, heightened fragility, and a significantly increased risk of unfortunate tumbles and falls. Thus, the third vital practice in this sequence is prompt and appropriate nutritional intake. Within the first half hour after you fully arise from sleep, it is absolutely crucial to provide your system with a source of quality, easily digestible protein. This initial protein intake could be a modest, well-formulated smoothie, perhaps a couple of hard-cooked eggs, or even a single serving of plain Greek yogurt thoughtfully enhanced with a scoop of protein supplement. It needn't be a substantial or heavy meal at this early stage. Its mere presence and timely delivery are what is truly key. This single, consistent action, when performed regularly and diligently over time, has demonstrated a remarkable potential to significantly decrease muscle deterioration by as much as 55% across a 5-year observational span. Additionally, this practice also helps to effectively stabilize your blood glucose levels throughout the morning, lessen bothersome cravings for unhealthy food choices, and tangibly boost overall mental function and cognitive performance. A large, elaborate morning meal isn't at all required at this point, but you absolutely must support your body's strength and vitality before your day truly starts and its demands begin. The fourth essential element is something that many individuals unfortunately overlook or never consider. Yet it could very well be the crucial differentiating factor between those older individuals who frequently stumble and fall and others who continue to remain gracefully active and even dance. This critical component is joint readiness and overall flexibility. Following many hours of nighttime stillness and inactivity, your various articular capsules are naturally less well lubricated. The vital lubricating substance that is absolutely essential for their smooth and pain-free operation, known as the synovial fluid, tends to naturally thicken during periods of rest. Consequently, attempting sudden or forceful movement without prior gentle, preparatory mobilization can potentially cause your articular surfaces, the ends of your bones within the joints, to unpleasantly grate against each other. This friction can subsequently result in unwelcome irritation, significant discomfort, and in some cases, potentially lasting harm or damage to the joint structures. However, this common issue can be largely avoided with a routine that takes under 2 minutes to complete. Immediately after your brief circulatory boost exercise, comfortably position yourself on the edge of your bed. Methodically circle your ankles, performing 8 repetitions in each direction. Gently flex and extend your knees in a soft, controlled manner. Then, carefully rise to a standing position. If needed for balance, grasp a stable object like a chair and smoothly rotate your upper body torso from one side to the other. Next, incline your trunk laterally, first to one side, then the other. Finally, mobilize your shoulder joints by rolling them. Throughout these movements, remember to breathe deeply and evenly. These are not intended to be strenuous, demanding exercises. Instead, they are gentle, thoughtful prompts for movement, effectively conveying a message to your intricate bodily system. I deeply respect your history and accumulated years, and I will not carelessly mistreat or abuse your inherent capabilities. True joint readiness and maintained mobility equate to precious personal liberty and freedom. Should you forfeit it through neglect, you invariably forfeit a significant degree of your cherished autonomy and independence. Cultivate it with regular practice, however, and you will confidently step into every new day with enhanced poise, better balance, and graceful composure. And finally, we arrive at the fifth element, which is possibly the most profound and sacred of them all. You've successfully roused your physical form from its slumber, but what about the state and readiness of your mind? If your thinking processes feel persistently unclear or muddled, if your cherished recollections seem to progressively dim or fade, if you frequently experience pervasive feelings of unease, anxiety, or a sense of being mentally disarrayed and scattered, then all the preceding physical efforts, however beneficial, may diminish somewhat in their overall value and impact. Therefore, before the inevitable day's clamor and myriad distractions fully intrude upon your awareness, consciously dedicate just 60 short seconds to focused cognitive sharpening and mental centering. Find a quiet place to be still, gently shut your eyes, and then begin the exercise of systematically recalling the events and details of the previous day. Critically, do this in reverse chronological order. What specific meals did you consume? With whom precisely did you engage in conversation? What was the distinct appearance or color of the heavens or sky? What specific emotions or feelings arose within you during those moments? This seemingly brief yet powerful daily exercise actively cultivates and strengthens what is scientifically known as brain resilience or cognitive reserve, essentially, your mind's innate capacity to maintain its vigor, sharpness, and adaptability as you continue to mature through the years. Leading brain researchers and neuroscientists now confidently affirm that individuals who consistently engage in this type of daily reflective habit demonstrably sustain keen mental faculties for a significantly extended period of their lives. Their intricate mental processes show a remarkable ability to adjust and compensate even as others around them may begin to experience noticeable cognitive decline. This particular practice isn't merely a rote memory drill or simple training. It's fundamentally about cultivating presence and mindful awareness. It's an act of profound appreciation and respect for the day that has just concluded. It serves as a clear and potent message to your own intellect. I am fully alert. I am deeply conscious. I remain open and continue to grow and learn. So there you have it, a brief yet transformative window of time each morning, encompassing 5 deliberate and impactful actions: comprehensive fluid replenishment, mindful body activation, timely nutritional intake, dedicated joint readiness, and focused cognitive sharpening. All are fundamentally straightforward, exceptionally mild in application, yet collectively profoundly impactful on your well-being. Common societal perception often inaccurately suggests that the process of aging inevitably equates to a state of continuous deterioration. That simply advancing in years must inherently mean a progressive diminishing of strength and capability. Yet, this is largely a pervasive misconception, often propagated and believed by those individuals who may be unfamiliar with the principles of consistent self-regulation and who perhaps underestimate the immense power of personal decision and proactive choice. My respected friend, please understand that you still possess profound agency and the power to choose. You can, if you wish, commence your day feeling hurried and stressed, mentally disorganized and unfocused, and physically depleted of energy. Or alternatively, you can choose to awaken with the deep, centered composure exemplified by ancient sages of wisdom, serene and calm in spirit, sharply and clearly centered in mind, and thoroughly imbued with a tranquil, resilient, and quiet inner power. You could, of course, disregard these few vital morning moments and, as a potential consequence, face perhaps a decade or more of gradual, unwelcome decline in your overall vitality. Alternatively, you can consciously choose to cherish and honor them, and in doing so, possibly add an additional 28 or more vibrant years of enhanced lucidity, meaningful engagement with life, and confident self-mastery to your journey. Thus, I implore you, tomorrow, as a new day freshly dawns, well before the myriad external demands of the world begin to arise and call for your attention, consciously and deliberately reclaim that short but invaluable span of morning time for yourself. stand with inherent dignity and self-respect, sip your hydrating fluid mindfully and slowly, mobilize your body with gentle care and intention, nourish your system purposefully with quality nutrients, and recall the previous day's experiences with sincere appreciation and gratitude. For please believe, these particular moments, though brief, are not insignificant or small in their impact. They actually represent the most influential and formative period of your entire daily cycle, and quite possibly, they could be among the most powerful and life-shaping minutes of your entire existence. And should you find yourself pondering the ideal starting point, or perhaps feeling slightly overwhelmed, simply commence. Perfect, flawless execution of all 5 practices isn't immediately necessary or even expected from the outset. Instead, initiate your journey with just a single one of these beneficial practices. Allow that one chosen action to become your firm foundation, your reliable anchor in this new routine. Then, patiently and consistently expand from there, gradually incorporating the others as you feel ready. Transform your morning into a revered and sacred observance, a dedicated period each day specifically for respecting and honoring your precious physical form, your vital life force as expressed through your breath, and the very essence of your unique being. Your ultimate purpose in this life isn't merely to passively endure or just survive your advanced years. It is, in fact, to actively and joyfully flourish within them, characterized by a deep sense of tranquility, an abundance of resilient strength, and a wealth of accumulated insight and wisdom. This is the path of enduring wellness and vibrant longevity.